Consumer real estate tips. So, one of the things that I'm getting asked quite a bit right now is okay, I want to sell my home, but I'm afraid to sell my home because of people coming in with, maybe the COVID virus or something like that. And I also have other people who want to buy a home and they're like, are people really letting us do it? Well, keep in mind that we are still seeing this happening. As a matter of fact, this morning, as I was out at one of my listings, I had an appraiser that drove by and he was talking about how there is low listing inventory, which potentially, if someone wants to sell, could be really capitalizing on opportunity for somebody because the inventory is lower, which means that people are still looking for houses and the people that want to buy are still buying houses. As a matter of fact, there was a house just down the street from where I live and it actually had 3 offers on the property. So the owner was able to capitalize on that. But keeping in mind the concern. So I have a person yesterday who was having an inspector come through their home. They are on the market and things are happening with that particular property. And she asked me, she says, are there any protections that we can ask? And the truth of the matter is yes. As a matter of fact, there's multiple forms that are being provided to both the owners of properties that are available for sale, to the buyers that are looking at those properties that are available for sale, and for any kind of a consumer that's coming or a contractor that's coming in. So some of the things that we're doing is that they have a form which is called a coronavirus property entry advisory. And this particular form is one that says that there are risks going into a home, but as long as that you sign this and say that you haven't traveled outside of the area, you're going to use reasonable precautions, you're not going to touch light switches and things like that, that's fine. So as an example, I have a property currently where what we're doing is that we're providing gloves to the people entering the property. It's actually set outside so that way as people come into the property, they have access to wearing their own gloves that are disposable and they'll toss them. The other thing too also is we have hand sanitizers sitting on the counter that they're spray hand sanitizers. They're welcome to use those and take those because we don't want it left behind. We want them to take it with it. We're using pens that we have so that way if somebody signs and uses a pen, they're taking that with them. And we also have booties that we can supply so that if people are coming into the property, they can either remove their shoes or cover their shoes with booties. These are some of the precautions that we're offering for both the buyers and also the seller so that way people can come in with confidence and know. Now, the other thing too is I'm coaching my seller to where every light is turned on, every door is opened, and that way people can view the home without having to touch anything. And we're advising anybody that's showing the home not to turn lights off, not to do anything that's necessary. We even encourage the seller to prop the door open between the house and the garage so that way people can go into the garage area without having to worry about whether or not they're opening a door handle. By doing this, we are mitigating the opportunities for people to be potentially touching things that they don't need to touch, bringing things in that they don't need to bring in, and making certain that they can safely view a house. The other thing we're also doing is we've done video walkthroughs where we walk through the property so that way a consumer can get a good look on the property beforehand. We're also asking that if people are looking at the homes, that they make certain that the buyers that are going through the homes are well qualified. We don't want just anybody that's a looky-loo. That said, I don't know that anybody is truly just looky-looing right now anyway, but these are just some of the steps that are being taken so that way our business, even though it's not business as usual, is still moving forward. And by doing this, we are protecting our consumers, whether they be our buyer or be our seller, and making sure that they reach their goals. So again, I want to make certain that you understand that there are resources in place to keep you protected and safe. Oh, there's another call. I'll tell you, they're getting a lot of that happening right now. And so as we're going through this period of time, people are moving. Inventory is very low. People want to make some adjustments. We have people coming out of the area. I got a call from somebody who is a traveling nurse that's going to be moving into the area. If you find that you are wanting to do something, reach out. Let's talk about it. And the other thing too, just an update regarding loans and regarding rents. First of all, do everything in your power to make those rent payments and make those loan payments because yes, we are in a position to where times are going to be shifting a little bit, but if you can do it now, then you're going to be ahead of the curve. And the reason I say that is because there are systems that are happening and in place, and we want to make certain that we keep you in your homes. If you need any ideas, suggestions, thoughts, or assistance in any way, please reach out to us. We've got things in place that can help you maintain what you're doing currently. I'm called Krista, OSC Real Estate Services. Please share this with your family and friends. Please help us get the words out, where if you are looking or needing to buy a home or looking or needing to sell a home, we can help you make that happen and do it in a way where you, your family, can stay safe. As always, I'm called Krista with OSC Real Estate Services. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can pass this on to family and friends through Facebook. Make certain and like us, and make sure and share. We're trying to give you valid information that is accurate. As always, have an amazingly blessed day. Bye.